Well, hello again and welcome back to Skyrim. Thank you for joining me again. We are in Windhelm's room here. We ended the last episode in here because we were reading a book. You know, just helping ourselves to a book here in his little library here. His library has one book in it. But while we're here, let's see if we can't spend a little bit of money and get some training in destruction magic here. If I could get this thing to click on what I want it to click on.
Mind what or who you practice this on.
Yeah. We're gonna do a little bit of training. Okay, train. Oh, okay. I guess I need to level up. I haven't leveled up yet. Level up. Hold everything. Let's level up. Let's put some into stamina. Sure, why not? Let's put it into stamina. Okay, we did that. We've leveled up. Now will you train me?
Well and good, but mind what or who
okay, here we go. Train, and train. Seemed like a lot more than 5 times. What's going on here? This NPC cannot help you train any higher. Oh, okay. I guess because he's a common trainer, and now that I'm at Destruction 50, he can no longer help me. Interesting. Okay. Oh, what if I say it now?
You already know all that I know.
You already know all that I know.
Strong sword arm wins battles.
That's pretty funny.
But a keen mind wins wars.
Ooh, glow dust. Ooh. What, I'm not good enough friends with him yet so that I could take his glow dust? I mean, come on, man. Come on, we're pals. Okay, well, we've learned everything we can learn from him. So, we're here in Windhelm, and we've got ourselves mixed up in this murder. We didn't witness the murder, but we stumbled across the aftermath of a murder, and now we have found ourselves being kind of like a detective here. We've already spoken with Yorleaf here. What we did is we followed some blood, a trail of blood, to a place called Hjerim. And we need a key to get into Hjerim, and he told us that Hjerim has been closed ever since Frigga somebody or other died. Tova Shatter-Shield died, and that her mother, Tova Shatter-Shield, has the key. And so we need to find.
Let me guess.
We need to find Tora. Let's see. We get this quest here. Let me make sure I don't have any others turned on. I don't, so I don't know why I have so many markers. I got a marker in that direction, I got a marker in that direction. Why do I have 3 markers for a quest that only has 2? I don't know why I have so many markers. But anyway, hopefully one of them will point us to Tora.
Could sure use a warm bed right about
I bet you could use a warm bed right now, buddy. Let's see if we can't find this Tora person. See if we can't get a key to Hjerim and go into Hjerim, because it's awful strange that I mean, this is a lot of blood, man. They were not careful at all. A lot of blood. Let's see here. Okay, this is the Shatter-Shield's house. Oh, doggone, it looked like she just went in there, as somebody did. Well, I'm not going to try to get in there. Not right now. The time is 10:24 p.m. I swear it's like every time I try to do something, it's nighttime. So we're going to head back to Candlehearth Hall. We're going to spend the night there, and in the morning we'll get up and we'll see if we can't run into this Tora person.
every night.
Spend 10 more gold pieces here. 10 gold pieces. We could afford it.
Let me know if you want anything.
I want to rent a room.
Got some fresh baked bread. Sure thing.
Okay.
It's yours for a
Thanks.
day.
Okay.
I'll show you to
You
your
don't really
room.
need to show me. I know where to go. It's okay.
I still can't believe
Get out of my way, Lydia.
Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
There, I like to shut the door before I sleep. Okay, we're going to sleep in the bed. I'm going to sleep a good 12 hours because, you know, I want to make sure that there's time for this woman to get out of bed and start walking about the city. You know, maybe I could catch her when she's going on a grocery run or something like that. And we'll see if she doesn't have the key that we look for, or that we need.
Poor Nielsen has been wrecked.
Let's go. Okay. So, Tora. She's probably still in that house, and the door's probably still locked. I'm guessing that's what's happening here, because that's what's happened thus far. Haven't had any luck catching people outside of their homes, although we did see her outside of her home last night. Yeah, here we are again. Doggone it. Oh, good. Door's not locked. Okay, this is a start. Just go into these people's home. Hopefully she's in here somewhere. Anybody home? Anybody? Hello? Stranger entering your house. Maybe she's upstairs. Ooh, she's right here. Hello, how are you?
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, I want to talk to you.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
Yeah. I have some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about.
I'm sure it is.
I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, okay. Sorry to have troubled you. Do you want to find your killer's daughter or not?
Trespasser.
Trespasser? I'm trying to find out who did this. I was hoping you'd help. 5 bounty. What? I didn't unlock the door.
That's close enough.
What the? Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what's going on?
You're not supposed to be in here.
What? How am I supposed to talk to her? Well, I got a bounty now. Hold on, lady.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be in here. Oh, okay, I'll leave. But not till I pickpocket
Get
you.
away from me.
There's a bounty on my head. What the
By
hell?
order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Fine. You got me. I'll pay off my bounty.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
I didn't steal anything. I was just trying to talk to this nice lady. That's all. That's all I was trying to do. I'm just trying to solve a murder. No wonder they can't solve any murders around here. People are always calling the cops on the people that break into their house instead of on the people who killed their families. Now we can talk to her.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry to trouble you, but I have some more questions.
I'd rather not talk
Oh,
about my
jeez.
daughter, if you'll excuse me.
What? Listen, I'm trying to find who did this. I was hoping you'd help.
Well, all right.
Oh, okay.
What exactly do you need to know?
I'm still a little mad at you for calling the cops on me, but anyway, I'd like to investigate her house, but I'll need the key.
Hjerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Cool, thanks, that was easy.
I try not to think of her, but sometimes the simplest thing will remind me.
Yeah, like a stranger walking up to you in the street, asking you about her. Does that remind you? I was like, what is this? It's a person. It's a person in the stone. Oh, so many wonderful things to be surprised about. Well, we have the key now. We've got the key. Let's do it. Let's go in, man. We're going in. Yeah. This is awesome. Okay, now we're going to look for clues. Look at the size of this place. I do see the blood going that way, but I want to look around here first. I can't believe the size of it. Is this place for sale? Investigate pots and pans. Let's investigate them. These haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. Oh, that could be cleaned up. What else can we investigate? And like I said, yes, I did see that blood, but I prefer to look around the rest of the house first because that's how I roll. Investigate overturned chair. Okay. Yeah, this place is awesome. So huge. It's a strangely shaped room. Look at the size of this room. Search the wardrobe. Find clothes and gold. I'm not here to steal stuff. Investigate bed and chairs. The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. No kidding. The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. That just cracked this case wide open. Not really. Let's see what else is going on down here. I think it's poltergeists. It's always poltergeists. Ooh. Investigate small shelf. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. I don't think I've noticed any butcher flyers from around the city. Okay. Read, beware the butcher. There's something else different in here too, isn't there? Ooh, there's a strange amulet as well. Let's read Beware the Butcher. Beware the butcher, the willer, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. And then in here is a strange amulet that I am actually going to take because I think it's related. Whoa. It's related to the crime. Investigate wardrobe. This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. It's perfectly good. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Open it. Oh, it's the door to Narnia. I found it. Inventory. Strange amulet. That's what I want to look at. I don't know. I don't know what I expect to find in here. It's not like I can inspect things closer. Strange amulet. It sure is worth a lot, I'll tell you that. It's worth a lot. I could equip it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. Neat. Cool. Ooh. Alright, before I go through there, let's go look over here. These other things. Tankard. Mead. Chair. Blood. Blood goes this way. Oh my. Investigate the chest. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Search chest. Beware the butcher. Butcher's journal number 1. Okay. I think we're reading a book. Butcher's journal number 1. First in a series. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I've found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter. The city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guards showed up at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up in their towers, they only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantripped? I'm not familiar with that word. Something deeper than the cantripped shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort. Tonight. Is this that Cogrog person that we read about in the other book, the one that wanted to study necromancy? Remember that one? What was that book called? That was a good one. I liked that one. I don't know if I'm still carrying that book. And even if I am, I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, I guess I'm not carrying anymore, but it wasn't that long ago when I read it. Interesting. I don't know where the book... Oh, you know, it could have very well have been a book I read in somebody's house but didn't keep. That's probably what happened. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The whole necromancy versus not necromancy debate. And I think the guy's name was Cogrog, and he was found out to be an actual necromancer. Let's open the false back panel, and in we go. Oh my. Well. Ugh, there's a basket here filled with skulls and other gross stuff. Some wine. Investigate the altar over here. We got a bucket. Linen wraps, embalming tools. There you go. That's what Helgerd said was used. Was it Helgerd? I think it was Helgerd, yeah. Investigate altar. This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. Here's Butcher's Journal number 2. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments. 173 fragments of bone for assemblage. Approximately 4 bucketfuls of blood, Nord preferred. 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh. 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Star scrying to the edge of the ice mind. Look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under the most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text as interpreted by the Eyelids and first transcribed by Altmer. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon, it says. I guess I'll take that with me. Okay, now what? Now what do I do? Because I don't think my quest was updated. It still just says look for clues. So we're still looking for clues, I guess. I really don't want to walk on all these bones. Am I really still looking for clues? I feel like I've looked through this whole place. Sorry, bones. The bones go a-flying. Just looking for more clues. Embalming tool. I mean, that's a clue. The embalming tool itself, isn't it? I don't really know what else it is I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, it just says look for clues. I mean, maybe I need to go back and talk to Yorleaf and tell him what I've found. Yeah. Did I take this book? Yeah, I got that one too. Okay. Huh. Well, I don't know of any other clues in this house that I should be looking for, so do I just simply go back to Yorleaf now? I guess. Let's go back to Yorleaf and tell him what we found, I think. I don't know, this quest is kind of weird.
I lost my twin sister a while back.
Yeah.
My father said, need something?
Okay, no, I'm good. I think this will take me over to the palace. Alright, let's go talk to Yorleaf again. See if there's anything we could say to him about all this.
He'll come around. Don't be so
Sorry to interrupt your dinner.
May the gods watch over your battle.
Dude.
I'm not much of a strategist,
crap.
but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel always.
Shoot, nothing new to talk to him about, so
It's dangerous.
apparently there's still some more clues. Look for clues.
against us.
The game is not pointing me in any direction for clues.
How long are you going to wait?
Doggone it,
If
man.
you have any news of the Western Pole, take it to Ulfric immediately.
If by message you mean shoving a
Man, I don't know what else to do now. I mean, do I go back and talk to Helgerd and tell her about the... the embalming tools that I found? Do I need to pick up an embalming tool? You know, because it could be a possible murder weapon. Really don't know, man. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Do I need to put on the amulet? Let's put on the amulet. I don't know, man. I've equipped it. I guess I'll take the game's word for it that I'm wearing it. And I don't think it does anything. I could look at my effects and see if there's any effect on me. Nah, there's no effect. I'm just wearing an amulet. What else am I supposed to be doing here? Still looking for clues. Don't think there's anything else in there. Well, I don't know. Take embalming tool. That didn't do anything. Huh, well, I mean, some food here. I'm supposed to notice something on the table. Huh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh my gosh, get out of my way, woman. We've already been upstairs. What's with the chair being on the bed at an odd angle? What does that have to do with anything? Right? Why was that a clue? I mean, I have no idea what that could have been relating to. Well, foo. I don't know, man. I don't know what the heck else I'm supposed to be doing with this. I'm open to suggestions, Lydia. Not sure what all this is on the ground here. Well, I don't know, man. Don't know if this is another thing that's bugged or if I'm just flat out missing something or what, but I don't see anything. I mean, I feel like... I mean, we found these books, these butcher books, but we don't know who the butcher is. I mean, maybe I come back here at night and find out who's staying here? But how have they been getting in here with the door being locked? That's what I'd like to know. It's too bad I can't go up and lay on the bed. And just wait. I mean, I could just sit here on the chair and wait. See if anybody shows up at night. I mean, am I supposed to wait till somebody else dies? I don't know, man. I don't know what's expected of me. I mean, I've got these two books. Butcher's Journals. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is go back and talk to Helgerd, maybe. See if she has anything she wants to say about the fact that I found freaking embalming
my twin
tool.
sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
I don't even know if she's in here. She could be someplace else. She's not in bed. I'm just guessing here. She's still here looking at the body.
Large diagonal cut from
Yeah,
left
shoot,
shoulder.
nope.
Large diagonal
Yeah, large
cut
diagonal
from
cut.
left shoulder. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
I don't know, man. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. That's not a clue. That doesn't help me any, lady. Go back and talk to Tora again? I don't know what good that's gonna do. Poor woman. I don't know where she would be right now. There, no, that's not her.
About. The butcher could Captain Lowe. After what
Okay.
happened to
I made
those
my
other
fortune as a
women,
sea
I'm
captain,
worried
but
about
now
my
I'm
own
retired.
I love it
safety.
when they walk up behind me like that. Hello, I know you're talking to someone else, but I made my fortune as a sea captain.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while. It's good to spend some time on solid land.
I was looking around, man. This jerk. Well, she doesn't seem to be in here. I don't know, man. This is kind of annoying. I don't really know
This is an ode to
what it is I'm supposed to do here.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
How come... Well, I don't know, man. Could she be back in her house now?
I lost my twin sister a while back.
I got in trouble for going in there before. Does she work here? Aranya... Tova.
I've been a bit out of sorts since.
Nope.
Huh?
Nothing new to talk to her about.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Uh-huh.
If you need anything, come see me.
Fruits and
I'm as
vegetables,
resourceful as
all
I am
ripe and
discreet.
ready for your table.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Well, I'm at a loss. The only thing I could think of to do is to come back at night.
Killed 6 men single-handed. I'll rescue my brothers in arms from
That's the only thing I could think of.
patrol.
But, I mean, I really don't want to wait around till then. So, it's really annoying. Let's go in here just because I've never been in here. See if I could get thrown in jail or something. I mean, not that I think that this is related in any way to the murders. I just noticed that the door was unlocked, so I thought I'd go in. Hey, how's it going?
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. When Grimvar asks me why women are being killed around the city, I don't even know what to say to him.
Did I hear you say something about a cursed child?
Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into the city.
Yeah.
Ever tried taking care of children? It can be a nightmare.
I bet. I can't get over the size of these places. Huge. Oh, who's this?
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too, or father would run them off.
Yep. So we did hear that woman talking to that boy outside of Aretino's house that one time. Here's a book. Huh, 2921st Seed Volume 3. Okay. Well, I mean, you could at least split this up in different rooms or something. Oh well. Like I said, I'm just exploring the place, looking around, just checking it out. Because it's fun. Whee! Alright. We'll leave these people alone. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So what we'll do is we'll turn this one off for now. And then I had this other quest here. Let me see here. There was one... Dragonborn. Just to travel to Solstheim, which, according to my map, is close by. Where am I going? So I'm just kind of curious, maybe we could walk to Solstheim. Why is it pointing me in that direction? Interesting, pointing me this way. Maybe it's going to take me out this gate over here. The one next to the little girl that we bought flowers for that one time. I think that's where it's taking me. Because if we look at the map, it's like telling me to go right here. Which I find odd because there's nothing there. But we'll go there anyway. We'll see if there's anything here. Okay. Out these doors. Okay, we haven't been here before. What is this? Not sure what that's supposed to be. Fishing nets? Oh, look at this. Oh, those are some interesting icons on my compass up there. I haven't seen those before. Okay. Oh! Is it? Am I taking a boat there? Is that what's going on? Oh. That's right. That's it. Okay. So, what happened was... Well, so, way back when we visited the Greybeards in High Hrothgar, and they said that we're probably Dragonborn, when we came back down from High Hrothgar, there were these cultists that attacked us. And, a note called Cultists' Orders was found on the body of one of the cultists that we killed. It said, board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Mental Fox before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim,
oh,
too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Really? Why not? So where is Solstheim?
Surprised you've never heard of it. It's an island northeast of here. Has a small dark elf town called Raven Rock, and a handful of Nords living in Skal Village. But I'm not going back there. There's something wrong about that place.
Okay. Well, what happened? Why won't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
So he's talking he's talking about the cultist masks. Remember the masks that Lydia wore one for a while? Well, we're going to tell him, yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
I'll pay you double your usual rate. We could say, you owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me. You try to intimidate him and say, people are trying to kill me. I'm not taking no for an answer. Or we could say, I'll be back. Let's see if we could persuade him.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do.
Yeah.
Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Oh, okay, I guess we're going to Solstheim. So much for solving the crime. Okay, sure, let's go to Solstheim. Why not? Oh, cool. Man, this thing is flying. This is one fast ship. Holy cow, this thing's moving.
Here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Looks pretty awesome. Man, am I stuck here until I complete this mission? I've done it now. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Outlander. Alright. Completed travel to Solstheim. Search for more information about Mirak. Yes, Mirak. So Mirak, like I said, cultist orders here. Board the vessel Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Mental Fox before he reaches Solstheim. And then it says, return with word of your success, and Marok shall be most pleased. I mean, this is the only lead we have. This Marok guy.
So, this is Raven.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Let's see here. Well, I'm looking for Barak. Do you know him?
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. You know who Morak is. Before we get to that, Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement. But the Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. But when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Okay. Why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Alright. Has security been an issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
He sounds a little bit like Patrick Stewart. What is the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
Okay. The Argonians invaded Morrowind? Look at this guy.
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion? Revenge for the enslavement of their people? Or perhaps both? Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmer needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland.
Okay. So, you know who Mirak is, don't you?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Okay. So maybe it's a little bit more innocent than he knows but is afraid to say. After hearing about what happened to the captain of this ship, how he said these people with masks boarded it, and the next thing he knew, they were gone and he was still in the ship. Well, maybe they do some kind of like mind control or a memory erasing or some kind of magic. Because he's like, oh, I kind of remember the name, but I can't place it. Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
Interesting. All right, well, thanks for your time.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Hjerim.
What's up, Blugger Lead?
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But...
But what?
This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again, and there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can.
Yeah?
How long have you been a sea captain?
I've been sailing the Northern Maiden across the Sea of Ghosts for nearly 20 years now. Might be time to find a new home port, though. The way things are going around here.
Okay. Well, at least we could get back to Skyrim.
Be at your back, friend.
Wow, where are we on the map now? Look at this, Raven Rock. Look at this, it's a completely different place. Cool. Neat. Oh my gosh, it's huge. How exciting. I wonder if this is a DLC. I wonder. I think it might be, huh? I really don't know. Would you stop banging on that? Sorger laugh.
Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
Well, then quit banging on it.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage. If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gowland.
Captain Gowland does the business around here. I'm just a shipmate.
Well, I'm sure it's a very important job. He's over here chopping some wood. Well, here we are. We might as well explore the place. How are we doing inventory-wise? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Wow. So, here we are. Doing this quest called Dragonborn. I've arrived on Solstheim in search of the Marak mentioned in a note as being behind the attempt on my life. Perhaps someone in the town of Raven Rock will know about him. And it's pointing me back in this direction. That's weird. Oh, pointing me over here. Okay, so we need to go over and around, apparently, to investigate some shrine. It's telling me that Skyrim's in that direction. This is neat. This is all exciting. Are you excited, Lydia? Have you ever been here before? Yeah. What's up here? Ooh, new plants. Scathe Crawl? Oh yeah, I'm taking some of this home with me. Scathe Crawl. Oh. Unlock Morvain Ancestral Tomb. Up here, these grand steps. Hello, how are you? Oh, that is some neat outfit you're wearing.
The entire island isn't covered in ash, you know. They have huge ice fields up north, and it's freezing up there.
Oh, this is not snow, this is ash?
If you're looking for supplies, talk to Fethis. He'll set you up with whatever you need.
Okay, cool, thanks.
You can go where you please, but I'd stay inside the bulwark if I were you.
What's the bulwark?
If you're looking for passage to Vvardenfell, you're out of luck. No ships are heading that way anymore.
That's too bad.
Move along, Outlander.
Alright. Temple. Let's go in the temple. Why not? Let's do a little bit of sightseeing. We've never been here before. Like being inside of a turtle's shell. What's up, dude?
Though our spirits may be low and danger lurks beyond the light, I am confident that they will never abandon us again.
They?
Are you here to pray? Or perhaps pay your respects at our ancestral tomb?
Well, I don't know where I heard Reclamations before. But let's ask him, what exactly are the Reclamations?
The Reclamations are the true tribunal. The Daedra that consecrate the Dunmer people. Azura, Methala, and Boethia. We call them the true tribunal because they have reclaimed their place in our hearts from the false tribunal that came before.
I see. The false tribunal?
Sotha Sil, Amalexia, and Vivek represent what was. Beings who won the Dunmer people's hearts with their actions, but blinded them just the same. They were aberrations, false prophets. They used their status as heroes to shield the true tribunal from our minds. But now that they've been destroyed, the light can finally shine upon the House of Reclamations.
Okay. What are the ancestral tombs?
They're where we inter our dead. They are sacred places, meant to honor their passing. Sadly, we've been unable to use the ancestral tomb beneath the temple as of late, and have resorted to other locations to scatter the remains.
Why can't you use the tomb?
Those foul vermin, the abominations we call ash spawn, have risen from the ashes of our own ancestors. They're befouling the memories of our forefathers by defiling their remains.
Dude, I can cleanse the tomb for you.
Thank you, Wanderer. That would be most kind. Here, this key should open the door to the tomb.
Cool. Clear the temple's tomb of ash spawn. Hey, how did the Dunmer bury their dead? They're dead.
The Dunmer race doesn't bury their dead, or leave them to rot inside a stone sarcophagus. When a Dunmer passes, his body is given to fire, so he might return to the ash from whence he came. The Dunmer don't believe that death is the end. We believe that it's the beginning.
Okay. So, do you know someone called Marak?
Sounds like something from a dream, and yet it might be more strange.
That is pretty strange. What sort of dream?
I remember a temple on Solstheim, and working to build something. It was not a pleasant dream.
Interesting. All right, well, thank you so much. Nice talking to you, Elder Othraloth.
Be cautious, friend. The ash spawn are soulless beings with no regard for compassion.
Cool. I can't wait to fight them. This is neat. Cool. Let's see if there's any books in here that we could read. Let's just take a quick look around, man. Let's see. Garnets and gold and stuff laying around. Ooh, Shrine of Mephala. Oh man, by all means, let's activate it. Blessing of Mephala added. Let's see what Mephala gives us. I'm excited to see. Mephala. Fortified barter? Really? Okay, whatever. It just seems kind of lame to me, fortified barter, but whatever. Okay, let's just throw some skulls there. Well, I'm not seeing any books in here. It's kind of disappointing. I thought there'd be books in here. Let's see if there's any downstairs. Well, this is probably going to lead us to a tomb, maybe? I don't know. Maybe, oh, here we go. Here we go. The Reclamations. Ooh. The Red Year Volume 2. Red Year Volume 1. Yes. Over here, we've got the 5 Far Stars. Ah. Oh, and some more. The Bone, Part 1 and Part 2. Well, let's make ourselves comfortable here. And we're going to read ourselves a book. That's what we're going to do. We're going to read about the Reclamations. The Reclamations, the Fall of the Tribunal, and the Rise of the New Temple by Tara of Rihad. The destruction of Vivek City and the subsequent eruption of Red Mountain in 4th Era 5 was not just a crisis in terms of the physical destruction it caused, it also cut deeply into the ancient religious beliefs of the Dunmer. The fall of the Ministry of Truth was the last straw in the tottering support for the temple's worship in Almexia, Sothasil, and Vivek. With all 3 of the tribunes now widely believed dead or disappeared, what had been a simmering schism within the ranks of the temple priesthood burst into the open. While outsiders may never know the full tale of this internal struggle, when the smoke cleared a few years later, the former dissident priests were in full control of the temple hierarchy, with tribunal loyalists either purged or recanted. The so-called New Temple now declared the worship of the tribunes a result of misguided teaching, blaming the mistakes on the former tribunal. The temple now taught that the Daedra venerated by the Ashlander tribes, Azura, Mephala, and Boethia, were the true way and should be revered by the Dunmer people. Fittingly, the Daedra were named the Reclamations, as if they were reclaiming their status from the tribunal. In an elegant compromise no doubt intended to reconcile the large majority of the temple priesthood, who were neither dissidents nor fanatic tribunal loyalists, Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek were relegated to the status of saints, a traditional way to venerate the most honored Dunmer ancestors. This apparently satisfied enough of the existing priesthood that the new temple was able to maintain at least a semblance of outward continuity. The rise of the new temple almost completely vindicated the previously persecuted Ashlanders who would continue to worship the three Daedra throughout the Tribunal's rule. The Ashlanders are now lauded as the keepers of the old ways and having true vision. It is now quite common for many of the Dunmer people to make the arduous pilgrimages into the ash wastes to seek the counsel of the wise women. These women have supposedly opened the eyes of those who they claim were blinded by the Tribunal and directly connect the eruption of the Red Mountain and the Argonian invasion to the anger of the three Daedra. House Indoril, whose fortunes were so entwined with the Tribunal Temple, suffered greatly from its fall. While House Indoril still technically exists, the priesthood of the temple are now considered one and the same with House Indoril. Those who became priests are now considered to have joined Indoril. The political power of the Indoril has thus passed entirely into the hands of the temple, although members of the old House Indoril are still overrepresented in the priesthood. The rise of the new temple has a number of interesting parallels with the rise of House Redoran, or Redoran, I guess that's how you pronounce that. Each filled the vacuum of power resulting from the crisis of Red Year. How durable these new arrangements will prove, religious and political, remains to be seen. The span of 2 centuries is quite brief in the long history of the ancient Dunmer people. Phew. Okay then. Well, now you know about that. Alright, well this is all very exciting. A whole new place for us to explore. We will explore more of it in the next episode. I hope you join me then. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, why don't you let me know. Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. See you next time.